Hey guys, welcome to episode 25 of Terni career mode. We start this episode off with transfer deadline day, and as you guys probably already know, nothing really ever happens in transfer deadline day. It's always like really hyped up, but is quite a boring thing really in FIFA, and EA have probably got to do something to improve that. And we only actually get one offer for a player in this transfer deadline day. It is Baggio, and it's Palmer for 525k. We do reject that offer. We've had about 6 offers for him, only from 2 teams, Livorno and Palmer. Livorno have made 4 offers for him, and Palmer have now made 2, which is a bit funny because they just offer less each time, and we've rejected them each time. So transfer deadline day does end, which is at the end of the month. So at the start of the month, that must mean that we have a youth squad monthly report, and we do. We see Albin Lato ready to promote now, Daniel Franson not ready to promote yet, and Eric Haynes, he is 17 and ready to promote. We have quite a busy episode today because we have Victor Consalau, who we send out to Finland for 9 months to try and pick up some more good youth players. Really, he's done okay for me so far. And also we hire some more scouts. The first one, Hugo Cantaro, well, what am I even trying to say there? Also, Portuguese. I've been speaking a lot of Finnish today, so I haven't actually spoke English very much today. So maybe that's just why I'm a bit rusty. And Eric Haynes says he wants to decline his contract. So we just go and offer him a new deal at 1 year. That's the maximum I could offer him for some reason, and the money he wants. Also, our scouts arrive now. Alberto Brignoli wants some more money. We send Hugo Cantaro out, the Portuguese scout. I think we sent him to Italy in the end. I was contemplating whether to send him to some Scandinavian countries, but we do send him out to Italy because we are based in Italy, and that just seemed right. So we have 500k left. And we send Jordi van Langendonk out to Norway to try and pick up the next Martin Odegaard. And also we offer Alberto Brignoli a new contract to keep him happy because he is a very good goalkeeper for us. And Eric Haynes does accept his contract, and Deanna says thanks for playing me. So this is Eric Haynes, a 58 overall 17-year-old centre midfielder. He is Swedish. He can play centre mid or centre attacking mid. Alberto Brignoli accepts his contract there, as you can see once again. And the first game of this episode will be a very winnable game away to Empoli. Empoli last season were the bookies' favourites to go down. They managed to stay up, credit to them, but we do have them today, and we'll probably be looking, well, we will be looking to get a win against them, because if we're going to stay up this season, which I think we should probably do, then this is a good chance to get 3 points in this game. So the first chance would come in the second minute. As I'm looking through my team, I don't have really any good free kick takers. The only average one is Danny Narsing. I power the free kick around the wall. Goalkeeper gets touch on it, but it only sends it in the net. We are 1-0 up. And that is a brilliant start to this game. Less than 2 minutes in, the goalkeeper Bassi knows he has made a mistake with that. Because it was kind of an average free kick from Danny Narsing. It was good placement, but not really enough power. And the goalkeeper just tips it into the back of his net. This is a brilliant start to the game for us. And Danny Narsing, he's kind of really good at everything, to be honest. Because in the friendly, he scored. In the Fiorentina match, he scored. In the last game of Serie B, he scored. And my scout future star is looking quite good already. And in the 8th minute, we would have yet another chance, as we made a really storming effort to this game, and it was Danny Narsing who thread through Josh Murphy, a play of 5 really good passes there. Josh Murphy spots Driussi in the box, who has a really good position to shoot, but Driussi hasn't cut the mustard so far this season. And in the 46th minute, Danny Narsing picks up the ball, goes past 2 men, then takes past the third, beats the fourth, smashes it bottom corner, and we are 2-0 up already. Absolutely brilliant start to this game against Empoli. Just after half time, we're already 2-0 up. And Danny Narsing, this guy, the more he plays for us, the better he looks. And in January, if he's carrying on playing like this, then I expect to get a big offer, a big 15-20 million offer from like a Man City or Juventus or Barcelona. Want him to take me off my hands, but he is a scout future star, and we know how good he can be, so we don't really want to sell him there. I do contemplate making a sub, and I have a concentration lapse here, and they do manage to claw a goal back in the 72nd minute to make it 2-1. I was about to make a sub, but then decided against it because no one was really low on fitness. So because I pressed A to resume match, I pressed A with Brignoli as well, which passed out straight to the striker. He nearly got there to try and save his blushes, but he couldn't. That guy gets the first goal in the season, but it doesn't matter because we do win the game. Absolutely brilliant result from us. As you can see, Danny Narsing, who scored both of our goals, celebrating there. Although they did have more shots on target, and more possession. So maybe a bit of a fluky win, but I don't really think so playing the game. And we did win that game 2-0. 2-1. And then, in the next game in the Serie A, Terni versus Barry, who also got promoted last season. This is a much more winnable game than the last game, because Barry, we know how good they are. Last season at their place, we managed to get a draw. This season, the last game of last season, one of the last games was against Barry at home, and I can't remember. I know they got a late goal. I can't remember if it was a late winner or a late equaliser. I cannot remember. But in the 44th minute, our first chance would come as Driussi's on the ball. He needs to start scoring soon, because this was the guy who I thought would keep us ass. Buzhinov gives it to Viola. Viola gives it Danny Narsing, and this guy is magic at the moment. I do not know what this guy cannot do. The ball was played through to him, and it was just a subliminal finish for him, using his left foot this time to power it to the goalkeeper's top corner. And this guy just gets better and better and better. And, you know, this guy's full of surprises. Danny Narsing, he's going to be the cult hero of the series. I'm going to remember him for series to come. And I always mention him to you guys, my hardcore subscribers, with only 380 subscribers in. And 56th minute, they have a chance, but they volley it just wide. And in the 72nd minute, we get a chance as Viola swings in the corner towards Alberto Massi, our captain, but his header goes just over the bar. And in the 79th minute, they have a good chance as it's chipped over towards Galano, left-hand side. He has a good chance to shoot, but he eventually pulls it back and shoots on his right foot. But that is not worrying Brignoli. And I bring on Folletti for Danny Narsing, as you can see in the top left of the screen. And Folletti would get on the ball and have a chance to make it 2-0 and win the game. Of course he does. Folletti saves our Folletti. He's only 22 or 21 years old, so he's still got loads of room to grow. And he cuts in from the left to right hand side, shoots on his right foot. The goalkeeper may be showing why they might be a Serie B side next year. But, you know, you should not be conceding that in your near post. When I was a goalkeeper, I was always taught to not concede at my near post. And I wasn't a bad keeper, to be honest. And Cesar Folletti gets his first goal in the Serie A, which is quite good. And obviously, there's no more highlights as the goalkeeper kicks the ball downfield. We celebrate our second win of the season and our second win in a row. Also, our first clean sheet of the season, which is nice for Brignoli. And here is the table. We are third. So if you did enjoy this episode of Terni Career Mode, leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode.